Ready?
Okay. Hey,
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Christy.
I'm Callie.
We're the Floss Bossin cousins.
We
Things
are.
might
We're
go ahead.
things looking a little different today, ain't they?
They are. You want to tell them why?
Well, Christy wouldn't let me come down there and infect her with the flu. That's why.
Nope.
So I tested positive. I did the New Year's Eve with Kea and Christy and joined it and felt pretty rough that night. So the next morning, I just kept getting worse and worse. So we made a trip to Med Center. Um, gosh, when was that? Monday,
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
New Year's Day.
Yep.
Um, and tested positive for the flu. So I have been homebound for the last 4 days and got out of the house today to run to the pharmacy and pick up a few things and was exhausted when I got back. So we're gonna try this route and see how this does. So hopefully there won't be many more of these, but we just have to do what we got to do. So
That's true.
yeah. So what you
This
been up to?
we had my aunt's funeral this morning at 11 and I went to it and went and ate lunch with my sister and some cousins and um that's about it. Came home and got in my stitchy spot. So,
Well, I can say I have got some stitching done this week, more than normal anyway. So,
yeah.
might not be the way you want to do it, but if you covered up with a blanket, what else you got to do? So,
Right, right. Um,
um,
it's just been a short week at work. I went back to work Tuesday after being off for a little over a week and end of the year, end of the month, start of a new year, start of a new month, payroll week. I didn't get
it's been,
anything done at work.
yeah, I was off for Christmas and went back to work. I don't even remember the last day we did a floss tube. Do you? It was before Christmas, wasn't it?
Yes,
Um,
because we were
yeah,
supposed to do one this past weekend and you were
down
feeling
for the
bad on Friday and then feeling bad on Saturday because we were going to do one on Sunday before we did our thing with Kea.
right.
And my daughter, her husband, and both kids have been sick with the flu. And
Jeremy was last week. We had one of our friends had it at church and um he got it from them and he had it for about a week the week before I had it and I thought that I was going to keep from getting it but that didn't work and I had the flu shot this year so
I
but it
took
didn't
mine
save me.
Friday.
Did you?
Yeah, I took mine Friday. So, but I still didn't want to chance it.
Right. So
I'll take a
it'll
lot of
get you. You
stuff,
better,
but I don't want the flu.
yeah, wouldn't even let me come down there and lick her on the face. I mean, so
No,
I
negative.
don't I don't blame you. So
If
my
y'all
nose my nose has been so raw from where I've rubbed it with a Kleenex to it looks like I don't know what.
Yeah.
Jeremy said the other day, you got a little something right here. I said, shut your mouth.
It's cold here. I know that much. And I know other places have it a lot worse than we do, but it's been no sun and just cold.
Yeah, just dreary and overcast. With a couple of nights, they said we were going to get some snow flurries. And, down here in the deep south, that means something. If you get one flake, buddy, it puts you on high alert. So,
Yeah.
um,
Everybody's going to get milk and bread.
everybody, everybody. So, but we've been good. People's called and asked, can they bring something over? And I'm like, no. We made a Walmart run after I went to Med Center, so we got what we need. Just you get sick and tired of sitting here with the dogs climbing all over you every day, So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
You want to get started? You want to go first?
I can. I don't have a whole lot to show. I did have a new start for well, I had to finish, so let me talk about it first.
Okay.
I don't know. My little screen is showing small, but I did get a finish on hands-on design, a classic Christmas that I got my mystery box at the retreat from Lynn. So I got to finish on it.
That's pretty.
It's boogered up right there where that white is, that white line under the word Christmas. But I just went right on with it. But I was proud to get that done. It was a pretty quick little stitch. So I had that finish. And then let me say what's in this sack. I don't even know. I don't even know what I've stitched on. I started for my heifer pulls this month was what was the numbers 2 and something 20 something?
E2 and R25. I think.
So it was a Christmas ornament of choice. So I started. I don't know if I could. Probably can't show it, but I'll hold it up here like this. I got this at the Jingle Ball. What time I was able to spend in there. So it's the hands-on design, a whole lot of joy, and I'm doing my own color. So I did get a start on it for Whip Go or for the heifer board this month, and I changed some colors, or I'm going to. I put a teal in here just because of my my coordinating fabric that I'm going to use. So I chose this. So I tried to change the colors up to complement that. But this green may be too dark. I don't know.
It's pretty.
I chose two shades of green and an aqua, so I think it'll go once I get that going. And I'm stitching that on a piece of 32 count something by weeks, red by weeks or something. So I had to start on that to get some of my heifer board done. Then on New Year's Day, I saw everybody was like doing a blessing sampler or this, that, or the other. And I chose to do a New Year's start. So this is my working copy of my unicorn chart that I've got. So it's Blackbird Designs, America the Beautiful, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, America the Beautiful. And you're gonna be shocked how much I've got done on this now. I have been hammering at it this week since the first. So I got the rose outlined and I've got some of the pink put in. And, well, I did the flagpole first, and then I came over here and did this. And then I thought, well, I'll go ahead and outline the blocks with the stars. And I started with the blue and was trying to skip over the stars. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and stitch them first where to be easy fill in for the blue. And I did that. And then I came over and started a red stripe on the flag itself. So it's turning out really pretty. And I'm using it's on 36 count tea leaves by Color and Cotton that we got at Creative Needle Arts.
Yes,
is what I'm stitching with all the called for threads, and it's a mix of Weeks, DMC, and I think Gentle Arts. But it's turning out really pretty. So I'm gonna work on that some this month, and that is all for. Well, no, I've got my.
Are those your 2 pulls for this month?
No, the other one, my other pull is Halloween Eve by Blackbird Designs, but I hadn't pulled it out to start on it. My goal for the month on it is to do 10 days. And so I've got to get it pulled out and started. It's back here ready to go. So
it's the 5th.
I just got to get. Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
Been a little busy over here trying to wipe snot. So.
FYI, this is our FlossTube number 20, and it's January the 5th. 2024.
Good deal. And then I did have my little starts from my New Year's Eve 12 by 12, and I'm just gonna tell you I didn't finish all mine because when we got off that phone call that evening I was about done. But I chose to do the Country Cottage Needleworks, Santa's Village. So this one was Santa's Sleigh Works. And I got a few stitches put in on it. I dyed this fabric the day before, trying to get ready and cut all of it up and all that. I do have starts on most of these, but they're tiny. So then the next one was Santa's House. And I got, let's see, I'll show you this one. Santa's House. And I started all over the place in different ones just to get them in, but I did that little
You
bit
may
up there.
have to put it up a little closer because I can't see it. I don't know if they will be able to see it or not. Okay.
Yeah. So got that little start on that. None of these have got much progress on it, just because you know, that hour goes by fast. You start one, or you think, well, it's time to start another one because I didn't set an alarm and it might be 20 after the hour already, and
Right.
just go on. But I did what I could. So the next one was Hot Cocoa Cafe. And my little start on it, I started up here, got some snowflakes and all in. Then the next one, let's see, was the Elves Workshop. I bought these off of a D-Stash group, I don't know, years ago, and they had all the buttons and everything in there as a complete packet. So that's what it is. This one I started in the center and just had a little tiny start on the door. Let's see. And the next one was Mrs. Claus Cookie Shop. Whoop. My button falling out. It's this one. And I got to start on the house on this one. I don't know now which way. Probably goes like that, but I don't know. Can you see it?
Yes.
Because I can't see it. But anyway, that was my little start on that one. And I think that was all of them that I started because I went to bed after that. So, but that's all I've stitched on the last couple of weeks. But I was glad to get some progress on my America the Beautiful, because I've been wanting to start that for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't use the call for threads on those. I had bought that Merry Christmas pack from Classic Color Works, and it came with, I don't know, 24 skeins maybe, and so I just put them all on a ring so that they would all color coordinate and just keep them in a bag together. That way it's easy to pick out and roll with. So
Yeah.
that's what I did there.
Wow.
And I put them all in this cute bag that one of our viewers sent me.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty Christmas bag. So that's what I've stitched on. What you stitched on?
Well, I had a finish and an FFO.
Now, Christy?
I did. Grab it.
Oh, you already got it framed.
Yeah, Strawberry Fields Forever by Blackbird Designs.
It looks good. That frame looks good with it.
Thank you. I got the frame on 50% off at Hobby Lobby, and Alan framed it for me last Sunday.
Wow. Where are you going to hang that?
Right behind me on my wall.
On your wall?
Yeah, I told him don't worry about hanging it up because I had to show it on the FlossTube, so I'll make him do that this weekend.
Well, it looks good.
Thank you. I'm very, very, very proud of it. Very proud of it. I have stitched on my Be Still by Stacy Nash. course, you know, it's still in my frame and my hoop, but I've got quite a bit.
Oh yeah, you coming on with it.
Yeah, I'm starting across the top border. Got all the bottom done in the house and all that side done.
Looks good. I know Carol says she likes to do all her border first, but I get bored with that. You know,
Yeah.
I got to jump in there in the middle and probably will live to regret it. But
yeah,
I can't do the border first.
all right. And then y'all, if y'all could see this, if y'all could just see this. My pulls for the heifer board this time is Hands-On Designs, the 12 days, and I've just got all of them in a bag. And I've started with this one. I think this is actually the first one. I've started with Partridge. And got it in my bag that Miss Shellie sent me in my, was it our Christmas exchange box or our fall exchange box? Our North Alabama stitching group. And
well, it looks good.
Thank you.
Those colors pop off of that red.
Yeah. The only thing is it has back stitching, and I could not tell you the last time I've had to do back stitching.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. But this is the first one, but this is there's a stray thread. And once I get one finished, I'm just gonna start on another one. So this is it. And I got it in my Hardwick Manor hoop, and I love these hoops. Love them. And
that's why I chose to go with those ornaments, and you just stick it all in a bag and have it ready on the go.
Yeah. And this is, let me find my card. Well, I know I have one. There it is. This is 12 Days by Hands-On Design, and it's stitched on 28 count Aztec Red Gingham by Weeks Dye Work. And it is also one of my 12 by 12s. So.
Well, I don't want you to fall off of your chair, but I have put my information on one of our cards, our project cards.
Well, look at you.
Like some kudos for that, trying to get organized.
And then my other pull for this month, let me make sure I've got it right, is Zuka. And I actually took it out of the frame so I could iron it and see if I could get this fabric to loosen up some.
Yeah.
But this is my other heifer pull.
What's your goal for it?
Just to work on it.
Okay.
So, all right. And then 12 by 12s. Let's see. Let me start with this one since I got it right here. I was working on it when we started this. The first one is the first day of Christmas sampler and tree, and I'm doing the tree, and it's by Hello Liz Matthews. Holly Ho bought this chart for me and gave it to me at our retreat in Huntsville in July. And I thought, what a perfect time to pull it out and get started on it. So
on those charts, is the tree and the other chart, they're totally different. Like the stitch. I mean, I know it's similar, but it's two separate charts, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Yes. It's charted as a sampler, and then it's charted as a tree.
Okay. And
this is 32 count French Vanilla by Grace Note Fabrics, and it's all DMCs. And I've got that much done. I just started on, I guess, the partridge, and I'm wondering if that color's going to be too light.
I can see it a little bit from here.
Which it's got some specks in it, and then it's got some other colors down here. But I don't know if I should carry on or go a little bit darker.
Yeah. It's from here I can see the stitches, but it's similar in color. So
yeah. But excuse me. There is one of them. And I'm trying to think who this, I think this bag is by, Patchwork and Poppies, I think. This Christmas.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because I was oohing and ahhing over it last time I was down there.
Yeah. So that's one of my 12 days. And then another one is Matter in Hand by Jeanette Douglas. I want to be sure I was right. And I've got it in my As the U Flies bag by Chris. And it is stitched on 32 count cream and sugar fiber on a whim. And I'm using all the called for colors, which is a mixture of Classic Color Works and Weeks Dye Works. And this is what I've got done. Telling you, when you just got an hour,
you don't realize how fast it goes.
Right.
You think, well, I get that motif done, but that's a lot of filling on that, you know?
Yeah. So this is what I've got so far on it. I'm trying to put all this back in the bag as I talk, because when you've got 49 different things of thread, you sure don't want to get them mixed up.
No.
All right. And then my next one, I do not have a picture of it because I ordered it off of her website, and it is actually a hand charted chart. And it is stocking number 1 from Mary Beale. And this is what I've got done on it.
Now that's a good start on that one.
Yeah. And
is that down at the toe?
Yes, it's on 28 count cream casual, and it's all DMC. Let me show you how many DMCs.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of them. So
it'll be pretty.
Yeah.
Those stockings are really pretty.
And I've got it in my Kari Tiger Lily bag. Get this junk put back up. Y'all just have to bear with us. I can't just chunk it in the floor like normal.
I got an ironing board in front of me right here, and this stuff just falling off everywhere.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm glad I got this big old chair because it is loaded down. And this next, one of my next of the 12 by 12 is Dear Daughter by Blackbird Designs. And there's that little tiny start on it, which I did get that and all the way down to right there.
You doing that for Digger?
I'm doing it in honor of her, but it's staying at my house.
She ain't
And
getting it, is she?
no, it's on 32 count flax, and I'm using all the called for colors, which is Gentle Arts. Let me see. I think they're all Gentle Arts.
Those are pretty.
Yeah. But, you know, I've drunk the Kool-Aid, so.
Yeah, it'll get you.
I saw one today that was on a D-Stash group, and I was too late. It was called, I don't even know what it was called, but I wanted it. Kindness something.
I don't know. There's so many of them. I can't remember all the names.
And let me see. I even done a search on my phone because I was like, I got to have that. Let me see if I can find it. Of course I can't. But I really, really liked it.
Was it an older one?
I don't think so. Well, it might have been. I can't find it now. But anyway.
When you find it, shoot me a text because I may have it.
Okay. My next one. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. Hang on. This is in my Miss Carolyn. I put, since it said Dear Daughter, I put it in my Fab Shabby Rose bag from Miss Carolyn because of all these animals on it. Because if anybody knows Whitney, that child loves an animal. So I put it in that bag.
Well, she's running old McDonald's farm up there.
She definitely is. And the next one.
I got tickled the other day when I was sitting at Med Center. Christy texted me and said that Whitney and the kids were in buns were all headed up there to Med Center, and she walked in and she didn't, I don't guess she knew I was there unless you told her, but
I can't
she walked in. She had on her mask and I looked like a train wreck, and I sent Christy a text with our picture in it. She said, "Y'all look horrible."
I'll insert it here.
Yeah. We look like death warmed over.
Yeah, they seriously did. But the next one is Sisters Sampler by Abby Rose.
Is that chart out of print?
I don't know.
I know I was looking at in a group I was in that was like their unicorn chart, and several people had said that they wanted it. So it must be getting out of print if it's not already. Because she's the designer that did that Merry Christmas too,
yeah.
You know, that everybody's trying to find.
I saw one of those on the D-Stash group today, and somebody had snatched it up just like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on 32 count sampler gold by Color and Cotton. There's my start on it. I love this fabric.
Love it. This is the first time that America the Beautiful is the first piece of Color and Cotton that I've stitched on, and I really like it.
Yeah. And I'm using all the called for colors, and it's Weeks and Gentle Art. You know, I love me some Gentle Art.
Yeah.
And I've got it in my precious little Grandma's treasure bag.
That's what I've got. Something. Oh, my ornament is in it.
Yep. Okay, and then Holly had also, I think she actually picked this up off of a freebie table at Stitch West, maybe. Because I always talk about how much I loved, how much I loved going to Savannah. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. And she picked this up, and it's called Savannah Sampler by Bright Needle.
Okay.
So I started it, and it is on 28 count lamb's wool, and it was all anchor, and I converted it to DMC, and I got that much done.
Okay. Does it have a verse in it or just the alphabet?
Just the alphabet and some buildings and a tree and then a border. It's part of it. No, it's got all of it because it goes down the left side. Yeah. And it looks like the trees have Spanish moss in them.
Okay.
And I've got it in my Simply I can't even speak. Simply Norel bag, and she is a seller on Etsy. I love the colors.
That's pretty.
Bag. Yeah. All right. My next one is the Scarlet House Christmas in the Village. And it is done on 32 count brash by Picture This Plus. And that's all I got.
That's a start.
Well, I did do 12, but not 12 by 12 because during our live, Daddy called me 3 times and I kept denying it. And I knew something had to be wrong. Those are the colors. I'm using the called for colors, which is Classic Color Works, Weeks, and Gentle Arts. But I called him when I got off the phone. I got off the live with you and Kea, and he told me that my Aunt Denise, which is his little sister, baby sister, that she had passed away. So we went. My sister was at another cousin's house they have a cabin, and there's no cell phone service. So Alan and I left and went up there to tell Susan about Denise because they were close to the same age.
Yeah.
They're like 3 years apart or something like that. So technically I only got 10 done on New Year's Eve, but I got up New Year's Day and did my other 2. So, but I've got it in my Fab Shabby Rose bag by Miss Carolyn.
Pretty. I still got to take my tree down.
We took out down Wednesday night, I guess. My next one is For Where Your Treasures Are by Abby Rose.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And it is on 32 count milk and honey by Fiber.
Say it again, but face the camera.
I'm sorry. 32 count milk and honey fiber on a whim.
Okay.
And I'm using all the called for colors. And this is all I got done on it.
It's fiber on a whim, you said?
Yes. And it is Gentle Arts and Weeks. And it is in another Fab Shabby Rose Miss Carolyn bag. Lord, how many have I showed? I feel like I've showed 49.
You showed several. But you get all them 12 in there. That's a stack full right there.
I mean, it is. Okay. And then I have Zeresh Andrews by Annie the Proper Stitcher.
That one's pretty.
Yeah, I really like it. And it is on 32 count Silver Moon Zweigart. And I'm just using.
What's the floss color?
It's just DMC. DMC 823. It's like a navy blue.
Yeah. It's called for. That's what's called for.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know where this bag came from. Oh, I'm sorry, the Painted Leaf Company. So I got that one. I think I've only got 2 more. Lord, that seems like more than 10. All right. The next one is out of When the Leaves Fall by Blackbird Designs. And I am doing Moonlit Garden. I'm gonna have to cover it up because there's a little bit at the top. A little bit charted at the top.
Yeah.
And this is another of the Patchwork and Poppies bags. This was my November bag, I believe, October or November. And I've got this much done.
You could just look at that star and tell that's Blackbird.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's on 32 count Belfast raw. And I'm using all the called for, which are weeks.
It probably a tie for me for favorite floss would be Weeks and Gentle Arts. And I guess it's just because I've stitched with it more than anything else. But
Right.
I'm excited. I know I got a notification today that my Color and Cotton subscription had shipped or something. So I'm excited about building my stash with it. I know is it the sassy Southern Stitchers that really love Color and Cotton?
I don't know.
think so. I think so.
And the last one, well, if I don't knock myself out, it's Cotsworth Field by Cotswold Fields by Teresa Kogut. And it is done on 32 count almond milk, Grace Notes fabric. And I just got a tiny start done on it.
Okay.
And I'm using all the called for, which is DMC and a couple or 3 of Weeks Dye Works. And it is in I think this is a Dot Goose, a Dot Denise bag, because it's Teresa Kogut fabric.
Yeah.
So that's all of my 12 by 12. And I feel like some of them I didn't even, but you know, when you have to get up and go the back, and I had everything ready. I had everything kitted. I had my thread ready. I had everything ready. But by the time you get it put in a Q-snap or put in a hoop and just find your starting point, I just feel like that eats up so much time. And I took a picture after each hour of my chart and my progress and posted it to Instagram. And I think Jayme had talked about it. I started watching their video this morning, but didn't get to finish it yet. That eats up time too. But you just feel like I feel like on some I got a lot more done. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. And another thing I worked on this time is the Tiny Modernist, A Stitcher's Garden. I got quite a bit done on it.
Yeah. It's looking good.
And it is the converted version using color and cotton. So, and I am doing it on 28 count star sapphire. And I don't know who made it, but it's some I had.
Yeah.
I think that's it. For what I've worked on, I've got, I wanted to do these for my 12 by 12, but I had to order the floss from Vicky Clayton. But I'm gonna start these by my sister's samplers, and I'm gonna start Isabella Keene when my floss comes in.
Yeah.
My silks, and I've never used silk, so I'm excited. And Ann Richardson by my sister's samplers. I've got both of those. I wanted to start them on my 12 by 12, but I didn't have all my stuff, so that'll be for next time.
All right. Your screen was freezing up for a minute.
Oh,
maybe it's better now.
Okay. I wanted to thank the following for giving us a shout out. The Red Cross Stitcher, the Canmore Stitcher, the Runner Stitcher, the Pink Stitchers, and Antique Needleworkers. So thank y'all so much for giving us a shout out. And I know for sure that Shellie and Jayme with the Pink Stitcher, Shellie Antique Needleworker, and Jayme with the Pink Stitchers, they're doing the heifer board with us. So that's pretty exciting.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I've at least made one of my goals because it was just the start, and I'm gonna have to get on my other one. So
yeah,
but got my board already, and it may have to have some adjustments from time to time, but that'd be all right too.
Do you want to talk about the heifer board or?
I can. I got mine right here. Let me find it. So this is what we're talking about when we're talking about our heifer board. It's just a bingo type board. Can you see it, Chris?
Yes. And I want to give credit to Jessie Marie Does Stuff because she started the Whip Go.
Yeah.
Board, and I don't think I mentioned her name in our last video, but I want to give her credit because this is just a knockoff Whip Go board, I guess you would say, because it's patterned so much like hers. But
yeah,
it's Jessie Marie Does Stuff is her YouTube channel. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Right, I've got a no, that's fine. The cat's jumping around in here like a nutcase. So, but it's just set up similar to a bingo board. There's numbers from 1 to 25 on here. And there's a place to put your goal for the month, the place to put your project or your whip, whatever you choose. It doesn't have to be all whips. It can be new starts. It can be a craft other than cross stitch. It can be quilting stuff, crochet, whatever, however you want to build it. And then we pulled 2 numbers per month. And we'll have to pull, I think, 3 one month to make it even out to 25 before the end of the year. But we pull those numbers and post them around the 25th of each month. This month was E2 and R25. So whatever you have plugged in for your project for that month, you set your own goal and try to meet it per month. So say your goal, like one of mine was just to start an ornament of choice, and that's a fairly easy goal to get to because you just got to start it, doesn't have to finish it. But then on my other one, I've got 10 days of stitching on my Halloween Eve by Blackbird Designs. So I got to get busy on that, but it's just to be able to touch the projects that you want to and kind of make it fun, reward yourself. I'm going to take each number that's called for me, and I do meet my goal. Like, I've already got $2. No, I got 25 for that ornament start. So I'm going to put that in an envelope. Yeah, well, I hadn't got my other goal met yet. I did. Yeah. So I'm gonna take that each number that's called. I'll put that amount of money in an envelope and then have it at the end of the year to do with what I want. But I've got things on mine like starts, goals for 10 days, a finish if it's something close. One of my goals is an FFO to FFO some of those stockings that I've stitched. Just things like that. Just make it fun for yourself and as a way to keep you motivated and jazzed up to get things that you want to do done. So that's our heifer board, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know because people are excited about it, and anything that gets you excited about stitching's okay with me. So got that, and I am going to try to attempt to keep me up a book of days. And I don't think I told Christy this, but somebody sent us this journal, so I just stole it and started using it. Y'all did.
Well, thank you.
Right here. So anywho, put my stickers right on in there at Leanne give me in my mystery box too.
Oh.
But did you get any Stitchy mail or Stitchy kindness? I've got some for us.
I was looking at my notes.
Okay. Am I going out of line?
Huh?
I said, am I going out of order?
No. I was just I have to make notes or log. I want to thank an anonymous donor, Michelle and Cindy, for your donation and buy me a coffee. So thank y'all so very much. We appreciate it. And while I'm thinking about it, I did not pull charts for giveaways, and we said we would. So do you want to do 10 giveaways and it'll just be a mystery? I'll just choose 10 people and
make it fun.
I'll just pull charts and send them to y'all, whoever's name we pull. Is that okay?
I mean, look, we just have a mystery giveaway. That'd be fine.
Well, and if you don't like it, or you already have it, or you wouldn't, that's not something you want to stitch, gift it to a friend.
Right. Pass the stash.
Yep. So I'll just pull 10 winners and next from your comments, and we'll announce them next time. And I'm sorry that we're all discombobulated today, but if any of y'all have had the flu or any kind of sickness this winter, you know that it is best not passed around. So, and I sure don't want to.
I'm telling you, our friend that came to church, honest to goodness, I guess he didn't think he had it. I don't know, because he felt horrible about it, but he came to church that morning, and by the end of the week, I think 5 of us had it. So
yeah.
I know, we don't want to spread that love. So
they're supposed to be spreading Jesus's love.
Yeah.
Not the flu bug.
And we go, right. So he felt horrible about it. I hated it for him because he was probably sicker than I was. But anyway, we've all been down for the count. The pastor he's passed out himself. I mean, it's been rough. So anyway, well, I got some happy mail. I'll share this. If we're ready for that, are we ready for it?
We're ready for it.
I got an avalanche over here. So I got a card, a package in the mail. Big big package. And let's see. I have to get my spectacles on now. Let's see. It says, hello cousins. Enclosed you'll find some patterns that I managed to buy 2 of. Sound familiar? There's a planner as well with my favorite tomato sticker in the front, and 2 packages, one for each of you. I'll let you decide who gets to pick first. Merry Christmas to all y'all. Kathy Morin. Really pretty card. I'm gonna make me some floss tags out of all my cards I've got. But in this package, she had sent, let's see what this says, Ruth Gibb, 1882, by Hands Across the Sea. So that'll go in a future giveaway.
Pretty. Hold it up a little closer.
It is.
Yeah. That might be a future giveaway after I stitch it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I do too.
Then she sent Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose Cottage Stitches.
Have you seen their new little Valentines?
Yes.
Oh,
and
they
are
so cute.
And then she sent a copy of Autumn at Hop Run Hollow. Thank you so much. I don't know if y'all can see that. I love this chart, and it's huge. Yeah. I've got a copy of it. I need to start, but I love it. And then she sent a book by Not Forgotten Farm. It's Autumn at Not Forgotten Farm, and it's got some, let's say, it's got cross stitch and just other things in it too. A couple of cross stitch patterns, a shoe pattern, a banner pattern, just chock full of little cute little stuff. So it's Autumn at Not Forgotten Farm. And then she sent it. I already showed these to Christy, but she had sent us a pair of socks each. So
oh, I love those.
I think the other pair is yours. Isn't that what you chose? Let me show them to you.
Yeah,
I think
the
so.
striped ones.
Yeah, because you love the striped ones. But
oh, I love those.
Ain't they cute?
Don't be breathing on my socks.
Lick all over them. But thank you so much, Kathy. And she's the one that also sent that planner.
Yeah,
that
you can breathe on it.
So we got that. And put this piles everywhere. I'll send her a thank you card. Then we got some other cards. I think all these are from the since our last video. This is a pretty card, Christmas card.
Oh, it is pretty.
That says Callie and Christie. Thank you so much for your kindness and showing us your love of cross stitching people. You are the real thing, and that is so much appreciated. Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Cynthia Fuller. So that's from Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Let's see. What's next? This one is pretty Santa Claus. And it says, hello, Christy and Callie. I just wanted to wish you and your families a blessed Christmas and New Year. I love your FlossTube channel. You bring me much joy, laughter, and enabling. Happy stitching. And that one's from Shellie Meldrum. See, another one. Another pretty one.
That is.
Callie, it has been pure joy watching the Floss Bossin's Cousins videos. You have made Bob and I chuckle many times. We have enjoyed working with you and Christy as well. Merry Christmas to you and Jayme. Happy New Year, Pam, Bob and Pam Donaldson. So,
oh, P&B Creations.
Right. Let's see. Then I got one from one of our heifers. Pretty card. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And that's from Greta. I love that card. It's so pretty with those toy soldiers on it.
Yeah. She sent me
And
my very own special Christmas card. I will show it to y'all in a minute. She thinks she's funny.
then I got another one from one of our heifers in our Stitchy group. And this one is from Candace. It had a skein of variegated DMC in it. It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Candace. I got to send some thank you cards.
I know I'm very behind on that.
Well, that's one reason I wanted to pull all this stuff out so they'd be right here, and I can do that this evening.
Yeah.
I got another one from my friend, Miss Holly Neal, and she sent a pretty card, that candy cane, and says Merry Christmas, Simmons family, and she sent me some little stickers to go in my planner.
Oh.
I thought those were cute. And I think no, hang on, still got some more. So from my friend Miss Tammy Walter Cronkite, she sent me a movie in the mail that's her favorite, and she said she just wanted one of her faves for one of my favorite heifers. So she sent that and some Nerds candy. If you know Tammy, you know she loves her candy. So, and I like it too. Then I got one more here. This one is from another one of our heifer group, and it's a Christmas card, and it's from Bea. But it just says Merry Christmas, love Beth, and then she sent a little thread keep in there. So thank y'all so much for thinking of me. It's nice to be thought of at Christmas.
It is.
And any time of the year, but anytime we get them, we appreciate them. But especially thank you, Kathy, for sending the gifts to pass along. We'll add those to our Pass the Stash. And thank you so much for those socks. I'm telling you, I've got 3 pairs of knitted socks now, and I wear mine all the time.
Me too.
Because they're thick and they keep my feet warm.
They do.
And that's saying something. So
yes.
That's all the happy mail I got.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to do mine in with my haul because it's just all in one box.
Okay.
Okay. This is haul, but it's gonna go out in the mail.
Fly flaps.
Annie, hold on to your panties, Annie, because I'm sending you a fly flap. I'm sending Annie, the proper stitcher, a fly flap because she does not have one in her house. I got my monthly subscription box from Mandy Lynn Plans for my planner, and it's stickers and washi tape and thank you cards and just all that goodness. I got a Teresa Kogut t-shirt from her Etsy shop. Oh, I got, this is from Uniquely Yours Needlework. I think if this was off the D-Stash group, it's 32 count Valor.
I saw you got some heroic. You claimed some heroic one day.
And 32 count heroic.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty for a patriotic something.
Little hues of different colors in it. Very pretty. I got that. And I got a Christmas card from Greta with a little happy in it. And the front of it says, not a creature was stirring because I ate them. Ha ha ha, Greta. Says, have a peaceful Christmas. Ha ha. Thought you'd appreciate this card. Hope you and your family have a great Christmas. Love you, Greta. I loved it. If anybody's wondering, it's about my mouse capades during the jingle ball. I got some fabric from the Stitchery Nook, and it's in Iowa. I got fiber on a whim, 32 count cream and sugar. And I got Little Bunny by XOXO Design, 32 count.
Is it a cream color?
Yes. Well, it's kind of a peachy. Could be peachy, could be pinky.
Yeah.
But y'all know I haven't bought anything in 5 days because I'm stitching from stash this year. So I had to get this last hurrah in. So and then from Welcome Stitchery, I got let's see. And if anybody doesn't know, Welcome Stitchery is Justine and Shellie. They have a YouTube. I think that Justine actually owns Welcome Stitchery. And Shelley's her friend. They do a YouTube together. I got a Welcome Stitchery bag. This is hard
You
to
can't
do.
those canvas bags, I'm telling you, that they hold up.
I
and are
know.
cut.
I got that bag. And I got what? Christy? Oh boy. I don't know if I ordered that count. I got 36 count. It'll be all right. Dames of the Needle, Mad Hatter's Tea Towel.
Yeah. You know, if you can't stitch on it because you can't see it, I can. So
Yeah, I hear you. I'll sell it to you.
okay.
I got needle and flax, 32 count. Is it Brea? Bray?
Brea, I think I've heard people say.
That's pretty. So pretty.
Yeah.
And I got needle and flax, 32 count, dirty teacup.
That's pretty too. It's a good neutral.
Pretty. Yes, it is. If this stuff starts falling off this chair, I hope there's not a dog under it. That's all I can say. I got my monthly Fat Quarter Shop Weeks Dye Work Floss Frenzy.
Those are pretty.
Those are so pretty.
I started one for weeks for January, but I couldn't tell you now who it's supposed to be coming from. I ain't got it yet. I guess I'll be surprised when it shows up.
Yeah. And I got from an Etsy shop called Dancing Dolphin Crafts. I got this t-shirt that says, imagine a world where fabric is free, cross stitching makes you thin.
That's cute.
Yeah. I got that. I'm still just a digging. And I got this card from an O'Heffer.
Don't know who that was.
It would be Ilbert. She sent some floss and a crocheted cross. like a bookmark. I guess it's a bookmark. Could be a
Yeah.
bookmark.
Uh-huh.
And we got this beautiful card.
Oh, that's pretty.
It says Merry Christmas. It says, may the season bring you gifts of joy. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And it's from Celia Whitmore. She said, P.S. I love my scissors. Thank you. So this is
Oh,
to me and you from Miss Celia. And we got a card from Pat Curry, a thank you card. And it says, Dear Christy and Callie, thank you for the adorable Chicken Club Pearl chart. I'm including it on my 2022 heifer board. 2024 heifer board. Your videos continue to delight. So fun to have some sweet Southern ladies. And you always have a great This Is Life story. Best wishes for your continued success in 2024. Thank you so much, Miss Pat.
thank you.
And I got a card from Miss Sweet Lorraine Rags to Stitches USA. It says, you're on my mind today. Everyone else is on my nerves. Ha ha. She said, I'm not a cat person, but this cracked me up. Hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. Lorraine Stallings, and her YouTube is Rags to Stitches USA. I met Lorraine at the Huntsville Cross Stitch Retreat in July of this past year. And I got a sweet movie. It was Walter Cronkite's favorite movie. She sent me this and a bag of candy that my husband has already ate and already went and bought some more because he's so.
That old Tammy, she's an enabler, isn't she, about candy?
I mean, she is. I'm still over here just a digging. And stuff's fixing to start falling off. And we got a card from Linda Richter Stitcher. It says Peace on Earth.
That's cute.
It says Christy and Callie, what a blessing this community has been. I am thankful to have found your FlossTube and glad to join the cousins and all the fun. I wanted to wish you and your families a Merry Christmas, happy crafting, God bless, Linda Richter Stitcher. Thank you so much, Linda. I got my monthly subscription from Grace Notes Fabric, and it had a Christmas card in there. Because of love, he came for us. Because of grace, he died. Because of hope, he gave us life, a living sacrifice. And it says The Simpsons. And the color this month is Misty Mountain, and it's a grayish purple hue. It's so pretty.
That is pretty.
So pretty. Let me get it all out. This is a beautiful handmade card. It says, to my cousins, Christy and Callie. She wanted to say thank you. She won one of our patterns, and she said she found FlossTube a little over a year ago, and she found us, that we showed up. So that was so sweet. She sent these beautiful, let me make sure this is, she sent one for you and one for me. it says, there's a few needle minders for you ladies. Christy, I know you collect them. So I made enough for both of my cousins. You can decide who wants what. I hope you like them. Since Callie kept the book, I'm keeping the needle minders. I'm just kidding. Aren't those
They're
cute?
cute. They are cute.
So cute. Thank you so much. And then she sent another thing that says, Christy and Callie, you may write on the white floss drops with a Sharpie marker and remove the marker with an alcohol wipe when you want to change them out for another color. And she sent each of us some floss bling and some floss drops.
Well, those are pretty.
They are. Thank you so much. And Sweet Beth, our heifer Beth, sent a floss. What are these called? A floss card.
Keep. So, yeah.
And a needle minder. It says hanging with heifers.
Yeah, I put mine already on something. That's why I didn't show mine.
Look how cute that is. And I ordered some patterns off of the D-Stash group from a lady that is, we've shared a table for a few years now at the retreat in Huntsville. And I know y'all have heard me talk about Miss Kay and her project bags, but I got some Prairie Schooler Santas charts from her. There's more than that in here, but I got several from her that she had, so I got those in the mail. And Lord, here is an order from 123 Stitch, and I hadn't even opened it. Now that's what you call.
You was getting that stuff in, what you said.
I was getting it in under the wire, let me tell you. Lord. I hadn't even opened it. But Christmas was a whirlwind.
Yes.
I got the Santa's 12 Days of Christmas, and this is 9 through 12. And this is 5 through 8. And this is 1 through 4.
Those are cute.
Yeah, they are. So I got those in. I'm gonna have to hurry it up. And we got a card. Dear Christy and Callie, may the joy of Christmas be with you now and forever. Thank you for the fun. You got this, needle minder. Merry Christmas, ladies. Love, Christina. Thank you so much, Christina.
That's a cute card.
And I got a card from Sweet Candace and some DMC. Thank you, Candace. And I got a Christmas card from Pam and Bob. It says, it has been pure joy working with the Floss Bossin Cousins videos, watching the Floss Bossin Cousin videos. You have made Bob and I chuckle many times. We hope you enjoy. We have enjoyed working with you and Callie as well. Merry Christmas to you and Alan. Bob and Pam. Thank you so much. And I got my monthly subscription. I started a new one with Fat Quarter Shop. I got the NPIs.
Did you?
Those are beautiful.
They're pretty Valentine colors for sure.
Yes, for real. And it feels so good.
I've never stitched with silk.
I wish y'all had Feel-O-Vision. I mean, it is soft like butter. Yeah. Like butter. So I started that last month. I got a sweet card. Oh, says Merry Christmas. May the treasure May you treasure the magic of the seasons. Merry Christmas to the Keith family. With love, Katie Neal.
That's a cute card too.
Yes, and I got some stickers. Was your card from Katie or Holly?
Holly, I believe.
Well, when it said the Neal family, but this is Texas.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure mine was from Holly.
I don't know if I can show this or not, but because it's got the baby's picture on it, but I got a Christmas card from Grace, which is Missy Two Needles Pulling Thread. I got a Christmas card from her, and it's got their family picture and the baby on it. And when I tell you that that's the cutest baby, oh my word, that is the cutest baby.
My card was from Katie Neal.
Okay.
Lord, I just
Well,
going right on with it, wasn't I?
Mad at Holly Neal if she sent you a card and didn't send me one. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Lord help. I just got the flu frog brain.
And I got a card, a Christmas card. It's look at the front of that.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. It says, may the joy and peace of Christmas be with you all through the year. And it's from Holly Ho, and she sent some thread.
I got one of those too, but you know,
You done used that thread, hadn't you?
I knew I recognized that card, but right now I couldn't tell you where it's at.
This says, one holy night changed the world. That is a beautiful card. Wishing you peace, joy, and love, God's true Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas to Alan as well. Merry Christmas, cousin. I love you dearly, and you all, and wish you well. Wish you the best for the coming year. Love, Shellie. That's Antique Needleworker, Shellie. And then I got some vellum from Sterling Ink. I got several different pieces. I'm not going to pull it all out, but it's for my planner. And that's it. That's all I got.
Gonna be slim pickings coming up, ain't it?
I've still got some more stuff coming because Whitney got me a gift card to Evertote, and I ordered my September's Revenge and the floss and a bag and just all kind of goodness, and it's shipped, and I can't wait.
I got a tiny bit of haul off the D-Stash group, and I think this is all of the haul I have. But there could be more laying around here. I don't know. But I got Indigo Lane by With Thy Needle and Thread.
Oh, that's
I don't know
pretty.
if you can see that. I like it. Then I got from Silver Creek Samplers for Unto Us. I just think that's pretty.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Jesus. I got this came off of a D-Stash group. It's a Blackbird design join hand in hand scissor pocket. I'd never seen this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I like it. Then I got two more Blackbirds that were out of print off of D-Stash group. One of them is the Garden of Life.
Oh, that's pretty.
And the other one is Where My Heart Blooms.
Oh, that one's pretty too.
And and I got a bunch of thread that I've already kitted up some stuff with. The lady that I got this one, the join hand in hand one. It had a note in there when I got it, and it said it's a thank you card. It says thank you for purchasing my chart. I didn't recognize your name until I saw the address, and I thought this is one of the Floss Bossin cousins. I just love watching you girls. You always put a smile on my face. Enjoy your chart and say hi.